Oh, yes, indeed. It is time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all, where have I been? Why is this late? So, last weekend, I would hold up a flyer, but they're all, I think, out in the car. Last weekend, I had Dallas Comic Show, and it was taking up pretty much all of my time. And so I haven't really had time to make a lot of haul videos. So I didn't do a haul video for last week's books. But this week's books, there wasn't a lot for me to pick up. So I'm going to show you this week's books and last week's books. And maybe you'll see some fun stuff in there that you either didn't get or didn't know about or whatever. Anyway, there you go. For those of you that are new to this channel, my name is Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. And I do these haul videos usually once or twice a week where I'll show off books that I pick up from the new this week comic book store stuff. And sometimes convention hauls. If you look right there, that is a Bernie Wrightson tribute hardcover book that they did a Kickstarter for. And I'm going to do a separate video for that because I really want to showcase it. It's a really nice tribute book to Bernie Wrightson. Bernie was a good friend of mine, so be watching for that video. I actually do have a little thing in there, kind of some photos and a thing I wrote towards Bernie. So, but I'll do a separate video for that. I just wanted to kind of point that out. It was produced by Printed in Blood, and it was done as a Kickstarter program. I don't know if they're going to make any more of them available, but it's a really, really nice book, and so I wanted to show it to you. So be on the lookout for a separate video for that. All right, so new this week, followed by new last week. And like I said, there's not a ton of new this week stuff, but a few fun things in here nonetheless. All right, so we'll go DC, Marvel, and then Independent, if I have any Independent. We got Batman, Superman, World's Finest, #9. I picked it up because it's a really cool Joker cover, and it looks like Boy Thunder being a sidekick. Things are not looking too good for Boy Thunder. He's at the hands of the Joker. So, Catwoman #49, the Sozomaika cover B cardstock. Man, is it just me, or these Sozomaika covers, they seem less and less exciting. She started so strong with those variants, and now that she's doing like the regular variant covers, they're just not really wowing me as much. Now this, I love. This is DC versus Vampires All Out War number... Oh God, what is that? Is that number 5, I think? The Lyrics Lee cover B. What does that say? Does that say cover number 5? I think 5. Anyway, really like this cover. Really nice. Boy, Lyrics Lee just does not disappoint. The Flash number 788. This is the, what are they calling these? The 90s throwback covers. This is the Todd Knock 90s throwback cover. I think I showed you guys, or maybe it's in the new last week stuff I'm going to get to. There's a Stephen Butler Superman throwback 90s cover. It's really fun. This is Nightwing number 98, featuring the first appearance of Nightmite. Nightmite, I guess, is kind of like a play on Batmite. And so first appearance in this book, first cover appearance. And there is a really nice cover B by Brian Stelfreeze. I just love this cover B. I don't know if, I think this may be one of the 90s covers, or they're calling this a 90s cover, I guess. Which makes sense, because Brian Stelfreeze did Shadow of the Bat covers in the 90s. And then I was lucky enough to get my hands on this. This is the 1 in 25 variant cover by, I can't make out that name. Anyway, the price they had on this was really cheap, and I figured since it's the first appearance of Nightmite, and this is a 1 in 25, and Nightmite is on the 1 in 25 cover, might as well. So, but yeah, the price they had on that was super cheap. I was really surprised. Okay, what else we got? A couple of Todd Nauck books this week. We got Stargirl, The Lost Children, #1 of 6. Todd Nauck cover and art. Really nice looking book. Wonder Woman. Oh God, what is this? #204, the facsimile edition, featuring the first appearance of Nubia. I was really glad to get this. I have never been able to get my hands on a copy of that issue, except one time I found one, and it was like really low grade, and I didn't want a low grade copy of it. So, Blade, Vampire Nation, #1. This is the N. Huckley cover B, cover C. I'm not sure which. There was multiple covers for this book. I thought this one was pretty nice. Gambit, #5. This is the Russell Dauterman. Another one of those really cool covers that he does where it's like Gambit all through the years. So like all the different iterations of Gambit. Love when he does those. This is Immortal X-Men #8, the Mark Brooks variant. I don't know if it's cover B, C, D, E, but anyway, pretty nice. Really cool Mark Brooks cover. Man, I really dig this, and I guess this is kind of a hard cover to get this week because I checked 3 different stores and none of them had it. Thankfully, one of them held it for me. But this is She-Hulk #8. Is that #8? And it's the NetEase game variant featuring Howard the Duck. And just a really cool Howard the Duck cover. Does that say #8? Yeah, #8. So yeah, NetEase Howard the Duck variant cover. And She-Hulk is my favorite Marvel female superhero. Star Wars Dr. Aphra, #26, I think. Yeah. So this is cover A. There's like 3 different covers for this book. The one book I really wanted this week that I did not get was that, what is it, Star Wars Hidden Forces or something. And it's a Arthur Adams Darth Maul. And it's a really nice variant cover. It's like a 1 in 25, I think. Gone. You know, I really was hoping to get it, but didn't luck out on that one. I Hate Fairyland #1. I think this is, wait a minute. Isn't this like a one-shot or like a new series or something? Anyway, this is the, what was that, Derek Chu, I think. Wait a minute. You know what? I don't want to quote you the wrong thing. Something tells me this is In-Huk Lee. Or not. Or Artgerm, maybe? I can't keep any of these people straight. Let's see. All these guys that are doing covers now, they all kind of blend together. Okay, so we've got God, I cannot make that out. What do we got there? Scotty Young. Artgerm. Artgerm. It is Artgerm. Okay. I thought that, but I wasn't 100% sure because it doesn't look like a typical Artgerm cover. And I remember hearing something about there was a rumor that this cover was going to get pulled or something. I don't know why, but anyway, sorry, I had to look that up. Something is Killing the Children, #26, I think this is. Does that say 26? Good Lord, I cannot read anything. 28. Good God. Anyway, this is the Jenny Frison variant cover. I think one of the better Jenny Frison variants that I've seen lately for that title. And that's it, folks, for the new this week stuff. So let's look at some of the new last week stuff that I picked up, because there's quite a bit, actually. So we got Batman Incorporated number 2. Features the first appearance of a new villain character, or it's like a first cameo, I think, full-page cameo. What is the name of the character? God, I cannot think of it. I'm sorry. It's been a long couple of weeks, guys. I'm so tired. And I'm actually, as I'm recording this Saturday night. Sunday night, don't ask me how I got rooked into it. I am hosting my 30th high school reunion. I'm hosting it. Like, I somehow got rooked into that. And I am so not ready for that. Thankfully, it doesn't start until 6. So I'm gonna sleep in a bit and hopefully get to that eventually. This is Batman Incorporated number 2. This is another one of those 90s foil variant covers, embossed foil variant covers. These are really cool. I like these a lot. They're definitely kind of throwback to 1990s covers. And I don't understand. So I think the retailers order these like regularly. I think they pay like $4.99 for them, because I've seen it on their order forms and it says $4.99. But every store I've been to charges anywhere from $10 to $12 for these. I don't understand how that breaks down. I managed to get 3 of that one. Since it's a minor key because it features a new character, I figured why not. This is Multiversity Teen Justice number 6. Cover B. Cardstock variant. Thought it was a cool cover. This is New Golden Age number 1. I think this is considered cover B, featuring Alan Scott, classic Green Lantern. Really nice black background on that cover. Yeah. This is the New Golden Age number 1, Todd Knock variant cover, featuring a plethora of characters there. I'm going to see Todd. He's going to be in town on Tuesday, and we're going to hang out. So let me ask him if he still has that cover, like the original art for that cover. Oh, here it is. Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 17. This is the 1990s variant cover by Stephen Butler. And I could be wrong, but I think this may be the first time Stephen Butler has ever done artwork for DC. Something tells me that's not correct, but I know he did a lot of stuff for Marvel. But anyway, cool story about this. So Stephen Butler and I are good friends. He's been to my show several times. He showed me the work in progress for this. Jonathan Kent and the skateboard are actually separate elements from the background. He drew the background, the mall, separately. And his daughter, Lily, colored this. And she's really good. So I was really happy with how that came out. Stephen Butler. One of those guys that was doing stuff all over the place in the 90s. Kind of retreated from comics not long after. And now he's back doing newer stuff. So that's pretty cool. So this is the Superman 75 30th anniversary special edition reprint. They're doing this whole Death of Superman 30th anniversary thing. So it's the same book from back in the 90s, 1992 specifically, but I don't think there's any new content in it. It may feature new colors, but I'm not sure. And then this is Death of Superman number 1. This is a new book that they just put out to coincide with the 30th anniversary. This is the Dan Jurgens cover. This is Death of Superman number 1. This is the cover featuring, what is it called? Doombreaker, the new, like, ultimate Doomsday character or whatever. This is Death of Superman number 1. 30th anniversary polybag edition. I'm trying to remember. I think this is the book I just showed you, but it's like a special edition version of it. Obviously made to look like Superman 75, the polybag edition. This is really weird. It actually is polybagged with a backboard on the inside. And I think there's like a armband and a poster maybe in here. So anyway, I grabbed 2 of those. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these because you can't really bag and board them because that backing board that's in there. So you kind of just have to keep them separate. I don't know. I'm probably going to open one of them up. This is Wildcats number 1, the Artgerm variant cover. So my stupid camera, I guess, ran out of space, so I'm having to like edit 2 clips together. All right, so that I showed you Wildcats number 1, the variant cover. This is the 90s foil embossed variant cover. Again, these were kind of pricey. Some stores had them at $10. Some stores had them at $11.99. Grabbed a couple of those. And we're getting close to the end here, folks. So hold on just a bit longer. Let me see if I can find out exactly where the end is. Okay. I just got to get through this stack. All right, so this is Wonder Woman number 793. I just thought this was a really cool cover. It almost looked like Brian Stelfreeze drew it, but it is not Brian Stelfreeze. And then this is Wonder Woman 793, Jen Bartel. Man, I love this cover. This is like the 90s throwback cover. Just the colors on that, really, really nice. Amazing Spider-Man 13. I believe this is the first full appearance of the Gold Goblin. Amazing Spider-Man number 13. This is a tribute to the Mike Zeck cover that was part of, what's that storyline called? Not Kraven's Last Hunt, but something kind of like that. I can't think of the name of it. Fantastic Four number 1, cover A by Alex Ross. Fantastic Four number 1, cover B, also by Alex Ross. Some of these I need to get more bags and boards. I ran out of bags and boards. Fantastic Four number 1, J. Scott Campbell variant. Yeah. Fantastic Four number 1, Todd Knock headshot variant, Johnny Storm. Fantastic Four number 1, the Art Adams Ben Grimm variant. I was very lucky to get this. The price they had on it was actually pretty cheap. I was really surprised. I hope I can get the other ones if he does variants for the other Fantastic Four issues. Marauders number 8. I think this is a first appearance. Marauders number 8. This is the Todd Knock Extreme variant cover. Man, Todd Knock has been turning in a lot of covers lately. Really happy to see that. Star Wars number 29. I think I just got an extra copy of this because I really like the cover. It's from a few weeks back. Lord of the Jungle number 1. The homage to Amazing Fantasy 15. And then this is Lord of the Jungle number 1. This was the final order cutoff variant by, what is this guy's name? Is like Benito or something. He does really, really good like John Buscema style art. Benito? God, I need to look up his name. I'm friends with him on Facebook. Minor Threats number 3. This is the foil logo variant. You see the foil there? Foil logo variant for number 3. Grabbed 2 of those for some reason. Ninja Funk number 1. I just grabbed the Spider-Man number 1 homage cover. And last but not least, Quick Stops number 1, the new Kevin Smith comic. I picked up a different cover of this, but this was one I had pre-ordered, and for some reason they got them in a week late. I just worked with Kevin Smith on Sunday after Dallas Comic Show, spent the whole day hanging out with Kevin Smith, and unfortunately I did not have these books with me, or I would have got them signed. But I did get a couple other books signed. So that's it, guys. That's the haul for this week and last week. So as you can see, not a lot this week, but I think last week's haul kind of makes up for it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If any of you guys came out to Dallas Comic Show, I'm pretty sure I saw Spidey Fan there, but I did not see anybody else there. Anyway, I appreciate it if you were able to stop by. We're doing another one before the end is before the end is done, end of the year. It's December 17th and 18th. So check out DallasComicShow.com for more information on that. My name is Mark Walters. If you would like to check out more about me, you can go to BigFanboy.com. You can see my exclusive interview with Kevin Smith talking about Clerks 3 and his convenience store. And then, of course, DallasComicShow.com. You can always check that out as well. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're getting all the stuff that you're looking for. I've got to go get ready for my 30th high school reunion, which somehow I got, I don't know. I don't know what made me agree to host this thing. I'm not ready. So I'm going to try to go get some sleep before I do that. I'm going to skip the shout outs for now. I hope everybody's doing well. I'll see you guys with another video. I definitely want to show you this Bernie Wrightson book. So hope everybody's doing okay. I will talk to you soon. This is Mark from Mark's Comic Hall. Y'all out. Take care, everybody.